Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. The day is finally here. Here we go. You guys have been asking for it. I'm going to be doing a full album reaction to Led Zeppelin II. Since I reacted to Led Zeppelin I, I have done nothing but wear that album out since first hearing it. I can't even believe how good that album was, especially for a debut album. And I've only heard better things about Led Zeppelin II, so I'm just like so pumped to hear how this is. I do know a couple of songs off the album. I've heard Whole Lotta Love and Lemon Song, which I recently reacted to. But other than that, though, I don't really know the other songs off the top of my head, so this will be interesting. I can't wait. So let's just get right into it. This is Led Zeppelin II. So that is just absolutely incredible to me that they start this album out with Whole Lotta Love, one of the most legendary rock songs of all time. So obviously, I have heard this song a million times, but we're going to still listen to it because I believe that it's very important to hear how it flows into the next song. And yeah, so let's just get into it. Whatever. I love this song. Whole Lotta Love. Here we go. That goddamn riff, man. Ugh.
You need cool air, baby, I'm not fooling.
So much attitude.
I'm gonna send yeah, back to school.
Sassy as shit.
Way down inside, honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love.
Wow.
Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. You've been learning, baby, I've been learning. Oh, that's a good time, baby, baby, I've been learning. Way, way down inside, honey, you need I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love.
This is probably the first Zeppelin song I'd ever heard, to be honest with you. This is such a bizarre breakdown, too. I fucking love when he does this. God, man. What the hell went through their heads? Oh.
You've been
That shit gives me chills every time.
Shake for me, yeah. I wanna be your backdoor man. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, keep it coolin', baby. I keep it coolin', baby. I keep it coolin', baby. I keep it coolin', baby.
Man. Dude, they must have like when Robert Plant first like went into a studio and started doing that shit. I mean, the recording engineer must have just looked at him like he was freaking Frankenstein. Like, man, what a great song to start the album off with, though. That's incredible. I'm really curious to see how this next one's gonna be. So, oh man, such good stuff. All right, what is and what should never be? That sounds like the beginning of a poem. Let's hear it.
And if I say to you tomorrow,
Ooh.
take my hand, child, come with me.
All right.
It's to a castle I will take you. Where what's to be, they say, will be. I guess the wind sails, spin, sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. And won't let the wind won't
What the
blow.
hell?
We really shouldn't go. It only goes to show that you will be mad by taking that style.
Ooh. All right.
And if you say to me tomorrow,
Oh, I like this, man. I like this.
oh, what fun it all would be, then what's to stop us, pretty baby? But what is and what should never be? I catch the wind,
All right.
spin, sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. And won't the wind won't blow, really shouldn't go, only goes to show that you will be mad by taking our time.
I love the harmonies. God.
So if you wake up with the sunrise
Wow.
and all your dreams are still as new, and happiness is what you need so bad, well, girl, it's alive with you, yeah. I catch the wind, see it spin, sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. And but the wind won't blow, we really shouldn't go, it only goes to show that you will be mine by taking our time.
Okay. Yeah, just fading out with Robert wailing. Dude, that was such a bizarre song. That was so bizarre. I mean, that just told me that I'm in for a freaking ride on this album. That had to be one of the most, if not the most bizarre, but good Zeppelin song I've ever heard. I mean, so many different change-ups. Like, I mean, you guys already know how I feel about that. I mean, I love them. It was just like, oh, I couldn't even get a click on that. I mean, and the vocal effect they had on Robert's voice too. But one thing I love though, like, I love how you went from Whole Lotta Love and then immediately go into that like very gentle, very, I mean, not, yeah, it's pretty bluesy, like, verse. Like, it's just a very gentle, just Robert and his voice. Like, I love that. Very cool, like, change. And then all of a sudden, obviously, it goes crashing right into the chorus, which it's just so bizarre. That was good, though. Speaking of bizarre, look what we got next. Let's hear Robert's Fantasy again with Lemon Song. This song's sick, though, man. I love it. I already heard this song before. For those of you that are new to the channel, I have my first time reaction somewhere on the channel. You can find it. Love this song though. Let's hear it. The bass in this song is ridiculous. What a frickin' groove.
I should have quit you long time ago. Oh, yeah, yeah. Long time ago. I would have been here, my children.
This is probably one of their most impressive songs musically. Listen to that bass. Oh. It's insane, dude. Oh. Dude, it's just such clean transitions. So good.
Baby, my baby. I take it down a bit. People tell me, baby, can't be satisfied. Trying to worry me, baby, but I never enough to be myself. People worry, baby.
I love you, Robert.
Let me tell you, baby, you ain't nothing but a stupid, no good jail.
Fucking bass. Ugh.
I went to sleep last night. I worked as hard as I can. I bring home my money. You take my money, give it to another man. I should have quit you, baby. Oh, such a long time ago.
That thing was just too good.
I wouldn't be here with all my troubles. Down on this killing floor.
That guitar. Ugh.
Sleep me, baby, till the juice runs down my leg.
It's unbelievable.
Sleep me, baby, till the juice runs down my leg.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir.
The way you squeeze my lemon out, I'm gonna fall right out of bed. Hey, 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 hey.
I love Jimmy Page imitating his wails. Dude. How do you do that? Damn right you are. Dude, it's so funny, man, because that song is like the most unserious song ever, but it has some of the most like skilled musical skill you will ever skilled musical skill. Dude, I mean, just masterclass. Like, it's just so funny. It's like some of the best like they've ever played on a song, on the most unserious song ever. That's what I'm trying to say. Incredible. And that's so funny, man, going from that last song. Again, like, it just goes back to my point, if you watch my reaction to the first album, like, just how important song placement is. And so far, it's like great pacing. I mean, so let's hear it. The next one is Thank You. He's thanking the girl for squeezing his lemon. We'll say. Let's hear it. Here's Thank You. right.
If the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you.
All right.
When mountains crumble to the sea, there will still be you and me. Kind of woman, I give you my all.
All right.
Kind of woman, nothing more. Little drops of rain, whisper of the pain, tears of love lost in the days gone by. My love is strong, here there is no wrong. Together we shall go until we die. My inspiration's what you are to me. Inspiration, love, see.
All right. It's acoustic guitar.
And so today my world, it smiles. Your hand in mine, we walk the mile. Thanks to you, it will be done. For you to me are the only one. All I say, happiness, no more be sad. Happiness, I'm glad. If the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you.
Wow.
Mountains crumble to the sea. There will still be you and me.
Wow. It's a long ass fade out. Oh, that's why. Coming back. Wow. Yeah, hold up, Heartbreaker. Relax. Wow, man. Let's talk about that real quick. So, that's a choice to have that after Lemon Song. That was complete opposite of Lemon Song. That was probably the most beautiful Zeppelin song I've heard so far from them. That was incredible. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think I remember seeing somewhere in my comment section, somebody wanted me to listen. Well, a few people have wanted me to listen to that, I believe. But I believe they said that he wrote that song for his wife, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But regardless, that was absolutely beautiful. And very, very great song placement. I mean, to go from Lemon Song to that was a choice, and I liked it. Absolutely. That's actually probably, honestly, that is probably a top 5 Zeppelin song for me. And I'm not saying that. Like, that was absolutely beautiful. I hope we see more of that on the album. I like seeing that side of Zeppelin, man. Like, you know, they're very balls to the wall rock and roll, but, you know, they can put something out like that. That was incredible. I love that. All right. Heartbreaker. I got a feeling this is going to be complete opposite now, knowing Zeppelin. Sure is. I'm for it, though. What an earworm.
Hey, fellas, have you heard the news? You know that Ellie's back in town.
Hell yeah.
I won't take long just to watch and see how the fellas lay their money down. A style is new, but the play's the same, and it was so long ago. But from her eyes, a different smile. I got my phone in Well, it's been 10 years or maybe more since I first set eyes on you. The best years of my life go by. Here I am alone and blue. Some people cry and some people die by the wicked ways of love. But I just keep on rolling along with the praise from the Lord above. People talking all around about the way you left me flat.
Man.
I don't care what the people say. I know where their job is at. One thing I do have on my mind, if you could clarify, please do. It's the way you call me another guy's name, but I try to make love to you. I try to make love, but ain't no use.
All right, where are we going?
Give it to me. Give it.
Oh, yeah. Give it to me, Jimmy. Let's go. Oh. Shut up. Oh, yeah. There we go. This is incredible.
Heartbreaker, your time has come, can't take your evil away. Go away,
back to the riff. Whoa, 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 you son of a bitch. You can't do that to me. You can't be ending it like that, bro. Come on. Not after you just had like 4 or 5 freaking fade outs before. Come on. Man, that was badass, dude. Oh my god. Jimmy Page is a god, speaking of God. Dude, like, I'm like thoroughly convinced these guys slept with their instruments. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, you're just showing off at that point. Like, you know, and one thing, let me say this, like, one thing and I've kind of already said it, but one thing I absolutely love about Zeppelin, that they do so well, is like when they take those wild turns like that, man, like, and you just go down that different road, and I've said it a million times, I love that. But what they're so good at is like when they come back, like it's such a natural progression back into like the, you know, the main riff of the song. Like they just do it so well. Like it doesn't sound out of place, you know what I mean? Everything just sounds so natural, and they're so good at that. Like, it's incredible. I absolutely love it. So for those of you that don't know, though, I have a series on here called B-Sides the Hits, and I actually did a video on this song. It's where I discussed the B-side to legendary songs. I believe, if I remember correctly, this was the B-side to A Whole Lot of Love. So go give it a listen. Go give it a watch. Anyways, I'm going to give it a listen. Living, Loving, Maid. Here we go.
With a purple umbrella and a 50-cent hand. Living, loving, she's just a woman. The school rides out in her age Cadillac. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Come on, babe, on the roundabout. Right on the merry-go-round. We all know what the name is, so you better lay your money down. Alimony, paying your bill. Living, loving, just a woman. When your conscience hits, you knock it back with pills. Living, loving, just a woman. Come on, babe, on the roundabout. Right on the merry-go-round. We all know what the name is, so you better lay your money down. Telling old tales of how it used to be. Living, loving, with the butler and the maid and the 7th Street. Living, loving, hit it now. Nobody hears a single word you say. Living, loving, just a woman. But you keep on talking till your dying day. Living, loving, just a woman. Come on, babe, on the roundabout. Right on the merry-go-round. We all know what your name is, so you better lay your money down. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Living, loving, she's just a woman.
Yeah, man. So, like, let's talk about that real quick. So, like, in my B-Sides the Hits video, like, I talk about how, like, Jimmy Page, from what I was reading, apparently wasn't a big fan of that song. And it's very interesting. And I do get it in a way. Like, you know, it's a pretty straightforward track. I mean, so far from what I've heard on the album, that is the weakest song so far. I mean, it's not a bad song, though. There's nothing wrong with just a nice, straightforward rock and roll song. And that's what it is, you know? You can't really go wrong with it. It's not a bad song. But, you know, compared to what I've heard so far on the album, it's definitely the weaker one. Like, it's definitely kind of like the definition of an album cut for sure. All right. Well, all right. Sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties there, but we are back with Ramble On. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I might have actually heard this one, but there's a difference between hearing it and listening to it. So if that's the case, this is my first time listening to it. Big difference. Anyways, here we go. Ramble On.
Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. The autumn moonlight's my way. But now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading
Love the
my way.
little bass licks in the background.
Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know about one thing I got to do. I ramble on. And now the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going round the world and I'll find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day. Ramble on.
Now, I would have remembered this
I'm the
one.
queen of all my dreams. Got no time for spreading rumors.
Man.
The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on.
What the?
Ramble on. And now the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going round the world. I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day. I gotta ramble on.
John Paul Jones is killing it on this track.
Queen of all my dreams. I tell you no lie. Mine's a tale that can't be told. My freedom I hold dear.
This is wild. This one's
How
wild.
years ago, in days of old, when magic filled the air. Just in the darkest depths of Mordor, I met a girl so fair. But Gollum, the evil one, crept up and slipped away with her, yeah. And ain't nothing I can do now. I guess I'll keep on rambling. I'm gonna see myself. I gotta find my
God.
baby. I'm gonna ramble on, sing my song, gonna work my way around the world, ramble on, yeah. Do my baby, ramble on, baby.
What is going on?
I gotta keep searching for my baby. I gotta keep searching for my
They got some long fade outs. Dude, I can't get a click on that one. That was probably the most wild Zeppelin song I've ever heard. So on this album so far, I've heard the most beautiful Zeppelin song I've ever heard, and also the most wild. That one, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm actually pretty speechless on that one. I'm not really sure what to say about that one. Like, it wasn't bad, but I don't know if I don't know if I would listen to it again. I don't know. That was just so crazy. I mean, especially going from Living Loving Maid, that's just like the most straightforward rock and roll track, and then you go to that. I mean, that's something. All right. Oh man, only Zeppelin. I mean, that's how I'll describe it. Only Zeppelin. So this next track, Moby Dick, I know that there is a video of John Bonham. One of the most legendary videos, I'm assuming from how often I've heard it, of him drumming to this song, which I need to react to, actually. This is a nice reminder. I will do a reaction to that soon. But I'm pretty sure it was to this song. So let's hear it. Moby Dick. Oh. Oh, that's filthy. Oh. All right. god. Alright, so I see we're in the what the fuck section of the album. Yep. Alright. So now I see why there's a video of him drumming to that. That makes a lot of sense. I will reiterate on what I said to Ramble On. Only Zeppelin. I mean, how ballsy to have just a track like that on the album. I mean, that is such a ballsy move. Like, to just dedicate an entire song for your drummer to just do whatever the hell. It's like, I got to know the story behind that song. Did they all go take a piss break or something? Like, and the engineer was just, and John Bonham were just the only ones left in there, and he just hit record and just told them to have fun? Because that's that was interesting, man. I definitely got to see the live video of that though, because I can only imagine that he goes off. All right, how fitting for the last song on the album to be called "Bring It Home." So let's bring it home. Here we go. Bring it home.
Got that load. John up, gone higher, all aboard. I'ma take my seat right way back. Oh yeah, watch this train roll down the track.
Is that Robert?
Gonna bring it on home, bring it on home to you. Watch out, that move.
I see what they did there. There he is.
What you trying to do? Trying to love me, baby. Love some other men too. Bring it on home. Bring it on home.
That was really cool.
When a little walk downtown, missing up that lady. Found no their way and said, Daddy, I just can't wait. Bring it on home. Bring it on home. Bring it back home. Bring it back home.
Again with the earworm. Is that Robert? All right. Huh. Dude. So, yeah, was that... Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. See, at first, I thought what they did was, in the beginning of the song, they, you know, because they do this sometimes, like, they'll, like, cut a section of a song, you know, like, somebody else's song, and kind of, like, put it in the middle to, like, phase it into, you know, the artist's song, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm describing that. I don't know. I thought that was somebody else. Maybe it is. I don't know. That threw me for a loop. I got to look that up after this because I don't want to look like an idiot right now. But interesting song, interesting way to end the album, I would say. Yeah, I gotta sit on this one for a minute. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. That was just Led Zeppelin II. So before I give my overall thoughts on the album, I did look up. It was Robert Plant in the beginning of Bring It On Home and the end of it and stuff like that. He was apparently paying homage to Sonny Boy Williamson, doing a imitation of him, which is really good imitation because I didn't think it was Robert Plant. But anyway, so let's get to my thoughts on this album, man, because I've actually recorded this about 3 or 4 times prior to this, and I just still haven't been able to process my thoughts on it. So if I had to describe this album in comparison to the first one, this album really showcased their talent as artists, as musicians, in every way possible. Because in comparison to the first album was a lot more just balls to the wall, rock and roll. You know, they kicked that door down and they were like, here we are, hell yeah, this is what we do. And then you get to this album, and this album just screams, we're here to stay. It's really jarring when you compare both albums. I might have to do a video on that. But anyways, so yeah, I really respect the hell out of it, man, because like typically on sophomore albums, like it's like I've said before, like the sophomore album is really where the artist is supposed to, like, you know, prove themselves and everything, and it's really where they showcase themselves. But like a lot of the times still, like, you know, on albums with sophomore albums, the artist will do it on like maybe like 4-5 songs on the album, maybe, you know, and then the rest of the stuff on the album would just kind of be a little safe, you know. But dude, they took creative liberties on every freaking song on this album. it's insane. Like, I mean, a perfect example of that would be Moby Dick. Like, they literally just let John Bonham just kind of do his thing, you know. Like, they dedicated an entire track to their drummer. I mean, it's incredible. Like, you don't see that anymore on albums. It's just insane, man, for them to take creative liberties. That, like, the creative liberties that they took on this album just really is what is shocking me the most. Like, yeah, it's incredible. My favorite song on this album, to be quite honest with you, and this might be a hot take, but I think Thank You was my favorite song on this album, man. To be quite honest with you, it's incredible to me because it's like I hadn't seen that side of Zeppelin yet. So like, and obviously when this album came out, a lot of people hadn't either. So it's really crazy to me that they would put that kind of song on this album. When you compare that song to every other song on this album, like, it stands out like a sore thumb, but like in a good way. Like, it's so crazy because, like, you think with the type of song that it is, that it would, you know, be one of those songs where you'd listen to it and be like, what the hell is this doing? Like, you know, maybe some people did do that, but to me, like, it fits perfectly on the album somehow. And not to mention, kind of going back to my point about, you know, song placement on an album, it's after the Lemon song of like, you know, it only makes it that much better in a weird way, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy to me. Yeah, man, what an experience this was. And I've only heard that they've just pushed the boundary even more and more on each album, so it just gets me that more excited, because like I'm just kind of like, the jump between Zeppelin 1 and this one, like, artistically, is just so crazy. So, like, I can't even imagine them pushing the boundary any more than this. It's crazy to me. If I had to choose, I probably would still take Zeppelin 1 over this. And that's just my personal taste. That's not to say that this album is bad at all before everybody just completely destroys me in the comments. Like, please, I am telling you, this is a fantastic album. I just still, personally, my musical taste, I would take Zeppelin 1 over this one still. But fantastic album overall, man. I still cannot wait to get through the rest of their catalog. It's just incredible to me that they had the balls to take the creative liberties that they did on this album. So, anyways, guys, you know the drill from here on out. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button along with the notification bell to stay updated on when new content like this drops. And I will see you in the next video. See ya.